What's up, everybody? Good to see you all again. This is Serjay Svek, and I'm back with another video. It's actually been a very long time since I made a video, and it's not a gaming video this time. I just wanted to try something different because, of course, times have changed, things have changed, but I wanted to teach you guys something today, something that I actually learned while watching videos online. So just a quick intro. As you can see, why am I showing my hand here? Well, it's because I'm gonna do something when it comes to counting with your fingers. In elementary school, I was always taught how to count like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could only count up to 5 on one hand. And until now, sometimes when I'm doing calculations in my head, without a cell phone or a calculator on hand, I still do the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It kind of looks silly now that I'm older, but it has always served me for many years. But a few months back, I watched the Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Byleth. And Masahiro Sakurai, the director of that game, was actually doing something called binary counting. So what you can do is that you can not only count up to 5 on one hand, you can actually count up to 31. All you need is just one hand. You can actually use more than one hand, but for the sake of this video, I'll just stick to one. And the reason why I do this is I don't really need to count up to 31 with one hand, really, but I find it a very good activity to do when I'm feeling a bit nervous, when I'm panicking, or very anxious, because nowadays with this whole pandemic and everything, people are sitting at home most of the time. For me, I still have to deal with my anxiety. We all have our ways of coping with it, but sometimes when my heart starts racing and I feel very dizzy, I need something to calm myself down. So aside from the deep breathing and all the thinking exercises that I've done with counseling, this is what I taught myself so that I can learn how to calm down. So let's figure out how to do it together. So all you need is your hand. And each finger here corresponds to a specific number. Your thumb here is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 8, and this is 16. So what we're gonna do, you can either start with your palm out like this, or with a closed fist. So you can do something like this, or this. I'll use the palm out method, like what Sakurai did. So if you want to start with 1, you put your thumb down. So 1. Next we have 2. If you want 2, then you put your index finger down. The next finger is 4, so we can't put that down yet. So if you want 3, you put down the thumb for 1, and you put down the index finger for 2. 3. Then when you go to 4, you put everything else back up again. 4. For 5, 4 plus this one, 1, is 5. 4 plus this one is 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7. And then 8. So let's go ahead and start counting up to 31. I hope I don't mess it up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Messed up there. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Then that's how you count up to 31 using the finger binary method. Of course, as you can see, I struggled near the end because the fingers can resemble a gesture, which I do not want to be misunderstood, because chances are, whether you do it using the palm open method or the closed fist method, chances are that gesture is going to come out. But remember, in the context, we are just using this as a method of exercising our mind, trying to gain control over our thoughts. So we try not to put too much into how our fingers appear when we're doing this exercise. So again, that's how you do finger binary. So that's how you count up to 31. And if you want to go past that, you can flip your hand around. So this is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and so on and so forth. And then you can go on to your other hand. But that's pretty much it. And like I said, I do this whenever I feel like I'm anxious or nervous, because of course sometimes you do have your behavioral therapy, you do have or the things that you learn in counseling, like your breathing exercises and your mental exercises. So this is just my additional way of coping, trying to ground myself, trying to make sure that my thoughts are not racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But again, in times like this, especially in trying times like this pandemic, if you're able to, feel free to avail of any kind of counseling that you can if you feel like you need it. If you're able to avail that from your work, from your school, or wherever you can, or from the various hotlines that might be available, feel free to do so. And if you can't do counseling, at least try to find a confidant, someone that you can talk to about your problems, who will not judge you, will be willing to listen. So that's it for now. Thank you again for dropping by. This is Serjay Svek, signing out. You take care.